I'm going to be reviewing two new shoes from Feelgrounds, the Highrise Luxe and the Droptop Luxe. Now, if you're new to my channel, you may not know that Feelgrounds makes barefoot shoes. I actually made a video all about what barefoot shoes are and why they're good for your feet, and I'll link that in the description below. Now, today is not the first day I've been wearing these shoes. I've actually been wearing them all week so I could give you a more thorough review. Now, the Luxe is actually the premium version of both of these models. These shoes are made of the same material. So on the outside, we have this faux leather, and then on the inside, we have this micro suede. Now, something to note is that these insoles come separately. When you get the shoe, you just get the shoe. But you can get barefoot insoles from Feelgrounds, but you can also get them from a company called North Sole. Both are great options, but these you know for sure will fit these shoes. Now, I'm gonna recommend getting insoles with the drop top shoes. I did find that without the insole, because of the micro suede, my foot was sliding around a little bit inside of the shoe. So once I put the insole in, that eliminated that problem immediately. Now, I didn't have this issue with the Highrise, and that is purely because you're able to tie them up and they feel very secure on your feet. Now, while we're kind of on the topic of the micro suede lining, I do think that it does limit the breathability of the shoe. Also, probably with the faux leather combination. I have worn the Feelgrounds original Luxe in a much cooler climate, never had an issue. I've been very, very comfortable and they were breathable enough. But I think in the summer, at least in Houston where it's hot and humid, these are not the best option for me right now, especially if I'm gonna be walking around outside. I think these would be a great option for the office, but not if you're having to be outside for a significant amount of time. Something important to mention is that this faux leather is water repellent, and I was able to test this out with sprinklers. Unfortunately, I did not get any video proof of this, but you're gonna just have to take my word for it. Now, if you were to step in a giant puddle or something, well, you're gonna encounter a problem. But if you're getting hit with sprinklers or if it's raining a little bit, it shouldn't be an issue. Now, probably my favorite thing about Feelground shoes is the wide toe box because it feels wide enough. And I believe it was last year when they updated their sole. They had gotten feedback from customers that they just wanted a little more width, and they responded. While I think the original sole was great and I didn't encounter any issues, once I experienced the new sole, I was like, oh, these are so much better. So all of their shoes moving forward have this new wider sole, and so the toe box is just a little bit wider, and it's perfect. Also, thin flexible soles, that's part of barefoot shoes in general. I believe it's 5 millimeters, but if you have the insole within them, then I think it's probably around 6 millimeters. But plenty of protection from any objects on the ground, but you still feel connected to the earth. But I think barefoot shoes in the past have been kind of known to be goofy looking, and Feelgrounds has done a really good job of making barefoot shoes just look normal. Like they blend in with regular shoes, and I think they're really attractive, and my gosh, bonus points for being incredibly comfortable. Now, as I've been editing this video, I realized that I don't think I've ever really talked about the different materials that Feelgrounds uses for their shoes. So we know that they have this luxe or this faux leather material, but they also have this mesh and this knitted, more fabric-y material. As far as breathability goes, mesh is gonna be the winner. Are you surprised? No. This material is perfect for summer, but I also think it is the most casual looking material. The knitted material comes in second place, whereas the Luxe is in last, but this is to be expected. For ease of cleaning, I think Luxe is the winner, mainly because it's just really easy to wipe dirt off of these shoes, whereas dirt gets in the fabric of these. But I would say that the knitted material is a little easier to clean than the mesh. If I were to have to choose a preferred material, I would say that this knitted material would probably be the winner. I like that this is a very breathable shoe. It's also fairly easy to clean. I've had these shoes for a long time. They're also white. I took a gamble, but this material is pretty durable too. I think each material has its own use case, so you really have to think about what you want to wear the shoe for and what kind of setting you're going to be in. Because if you're going to be indoors a lot, or maybe you live in a cooler climate where it isn't currently 100 degrees with 80% humidity, you'll probably be fine in these. And again, you can dress these up, you can dress them down. But if you're looking for a more casual look, or if you're going on adventures outside, either material is gonna work for you. There you have it. There's my review, and a big thank you to Feelgrounds for letting me even try these shoes out. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.